Hi, my name's Tom. We're going to give you a demonstration on how to apply chains to a big rig today. Parts of the chains are very simple. On one end you have connectors. When you apply your chain, it'll be on the inside of the tire. It's just a hook connector. It hooks to a link on the opposite end of the rail. On the outside will be a locking connector. You hook this through the link on the other end, bring it over, and latch that down. That is locked. It will not pop free. The main body of the chain is made up of two rails, which are the outside long parts, cross links. Cross links are connected to the rails with a part that's called, some places call it a dog, some places call it teeth. In any case, the sharp points of this need to be away from the tire. It will cut into your tire, won't flatten the tire, but it will cut into it and you'll lose some life of your tire. Here you'll see a cam. This is an adjuster cam. There's a tool we use once we drape the chains on the tire and get them connected. This tightens up the chain. On the opposite end are just two connector hooks. You'll see those when we go to apply them. Remember, the dogs need to be away from the tire, out to the rubber. The cams and locking connector need to be on the outside so you have access to them. Applying the chain is very simple. Grab the chain approximately 1/3 on one end, 1/3 in on the other end. Pick it up. Drape it over the top of the tire. Make sure that you're down equal. You want to be as equal as you can around the tire before you hook them up. Once that's draped, make sure that your cams are on the outside, the dogs are up. This truck is sitting right now on a slight decline, so I'm going to want to roll forward onto the tire. If I were on an incline, it'd probably be easier to roll back on the tire. If you're level, it doesn't matter, whichever way you want to go. But whichever way you decide to do it, you need to drape all your tires with the chain the same way so that you only have to move the truck once. We're going to set it so that this first cross link is tucked under the front of the tire, since we're going to roll this way on it. We draped it just right so we don't have to fuss and fume with how you do it. If you do need to take up some of the extra slack you have there, come back to this side, get a hold of the rail on the outside, the rail on the inside, and just walk it back. Don't try and pull from the center on a cross link. Grab the chain, the rails, just walk it back. And if you got not enough, same thing in the opposite direction. Make sure, this is the most critical part of your chain. Do not have this underneath where you're going to roll over it. You bend this part, chain's no good. You cannot lock it up. You cannot connect it completely and straight. This back section extra is just going to climb right up as you roll forward. And we're going to show you, we're going to put a mark here, and we'll show the center of the tire and show you how far we don't need to move the truck. And watching in the mirror so that when this part here, the connector, is up to about this height, it's easy to work with. It's not too bad on your back. Remember, now you're on the traffic side. Every once in a while, pause and take a look. Make sure you don't have anybody coming in. They love to splash you. We're going to roll it forward now. This is where the center point of the tire was. As you can see, we only moved less than 3 feet forward to get this chain to an easy working level. So now let's hook it up. Always checking your traffic. Grab a hold of your empty link on the inside. Always do the inside first. Don't twist anything up when you're doing this. Grab your hook. Connect them together as tight as high up on these links as you can. Now I've got new rubber on this truck, so I'm not going to have a lot of extra slop. Just like I did just there, get a hold of this and bring it up. Hold on to the skinny leg of this. Let the lock slide down. Lay it in so that you can see which hook you're going to. Here we're going to go to the second hook. Bring your extra up and outside. Keep this on the outside. Lace that through. Bring it down. Slide that slider up so it connects over the top. These are out. Now, that seems fairly snug, but it's not done yet. In your chain bag comes a tool. This is called a key or a chain wrench. I keep my bungee cords in a chain bag. Very good thing to have is a chain bag. On your chain bags, it shows the sizes of tires that these chains will fit. Make sure when you buy chains or you grab chains from your company, that the tire size you have on your truck matches what's on these bags. Otherwise they're not going to fit. I keep these bags, great place to put the bungee cords in and keep them clear. In order to not lose your wrench, it's something you're going to very desperately need out here. I am always in the habit of, when I bring it out to do my work, I put my wrench in my wheel. It doesn't go anywhere else. Drop it in the snow, good luck finding it. We've got it hooked up. We want to close the cam closest to the connector first. So we're going to pull this in. This feels like we're going to get all four. Go to the opposite end. Now we might not get all four. We are not going to get that. Key to the wheel. Every chain needs to have, it's best, you can do one bungee, however it's best to do two each chain. First off, grab your extra links. Inside and through, inside and through. Do not hook into your connector. Do not hook into a cam. Hook into a raw chain piece. You pull it down, inside and out. Second bungee, we're going to do the same thing. It always looks good to have a square pattern across, so keep that in mind. Not in a cam lock, not in a cam lock. That's it. That's all there is to putting on chains. To remove the chains, we do everything in the opposite manner. Now remember, when you're rolling off your chains, what tire you put your chains on. When we drop these chains off, we don't necessarily want to roll forward because we're going to have to clear that wheel off of the chains to pick them up. So we're going to probably want to back up again. If not, pay attention so that you only have to move the truck once. Do everything in reverse. Remove your bungee, have your key to undo hopefully just one cam. The rest of them might just free up on their own. Once that first one pops, the others you might be able to get without the wrench, but they like to be stubborn. Undo all your cams. We undo this the same way. Push in on the bar, line the slider up so it slides out, release it. This extra can get in your way and pinch. Let it drop, go to the inside, unhook. Remember what I said, be careful with these chains. You run over this part and bend it, the chain's no good anymore. Pull it out of the way. Drape pull the extra drape off and out of the way. So the only part when we roll forward or back, all we have to clear is this. Everything else is in, out of the way. Don't leave a lot of stuff out in the highway. Pick it up and put it away. We can straighten it up later. All right, we'll move the truck, get the chain picked up, and show you the right way to pick up a chain. The correct way to pick up a chain, keep it stored so it's all neat and straight. Grab your first cross link. Skip 2 links, grab the third. Skip 2, grab the third. One more time on the third. Second one, and the second one. Picking them up this way means they hang nice and neat. There's nothing extra laying across. It's going to hang on the hook the same way. When you go to take these off your hook, you can just drop it down, grab one end, and pull them free. Very simple.